Hi, my loves. Feels like it's been ages since I've gone live here. Hello, hello. I am Sitara, also known as Samantha Faye. Thank you for joining me here. I'm excited to be announcing the new with the Monad Academy 2. It's a new, we'll say, label for these 8-week series that we're creating. These 8-week series are designed to bring you into a greater sense of understanding for your internal world. It's going to bring you into a deep place within yourself that's going to offer that openness, newness, conscious understanding, awakening for yourself, and it's going to do it in a very, very gentle and loving way. The course is 1 hour per week for 8 weeks. So it's very simple and it's very easy. You can listen to the recordings as many times as you'd like. But let's go ahead and tap into our Earth Warriors Oracle. Like old time's sake, we're going to go ahead and pull a card. I already had one picked, but now we shuffled it in. So if it's meant to come through, it's going to come through again. Now this deck, it's full of magic, full of so much like earthly shamanic magic, the elements of earth, air, fire, water, but also a lot of animals from the jungles. All right, my sweets. Oh, there we go. We got the card. Let's see what this message is for us. I love this. Lena. What must be shall be. Such a powerful image as well. Sotakea wa pukukua satatkia wa pukua satanikia wa pua. Yoko wa pukua satanikia kia 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 wa pua kaya aya satani. Sutukupua pukua sataniki kia wa pukua tanikia kia wa sotakea wa pukua 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 pukua. So for those of you that are the first time that you're hearing this, this is called light language. It is the original language of source consciousness that flows through me. If you study anything with ancient Egyptian history, there's a goddess named Hathor. Hathor's lineage is traced back before the times of ancient Egypt. She was also a mentor for Isis, as Isis was a mentor for Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. So this is a lineage of tongues that goes back millennia. Now, through this Great Awakening experience, we're seeing more and more and more people being activated in their own light codes and their own frequencies. Since I've started channeling it, I think I've had about 10 people in my community, my friend network, as well as my courses, my ongoing courses that I'm teaching that have been activated and continue to be more activated in their own light codes. It is so incredibly profound, so incredibly beautiful. Oh my gosh, we love it. I love it so much. What the light codes do is they bypass your egoic consciousness and they slip into your subconscious mind and activate your soul resonance, the memories that you had before you came into this body. So before the moment of incarnation is what these codes activate. So they plant these little golden seeds of light that will start to germinate and start to create different senses of awakening as time passes. So we have this card here. What must be shall be. So what must be shall be. Hi Erin, I see you asking, can you pull a card for me? Yes, this card is for all of us. We're not going to be doing specific card readings today. Rather, listen to the message here and see how it applies specifically to and for you. And since you're here live with us in the container, there is a high resonance of your energy that is here to receive this message as well. So let's go ahead and tune in. Let me see what that message is for us today. So what I'm hearing is that it's mostly about breathing in deeply. It's about breathing in deeply and releasing stress. The stress that is activating a different sense of connection, but it's connecting to it's like internal ley lines inside of the body that are triggering a chain response for trauma patterns that have happened in the past. So whether you're feeling traumatized or not, it doesn't necessarily matter. But the thought loops, the thought patterns, that's what's running when we're staying in a stress response sort of awareness. So what must be shall be. What this is saying is let go, breathe easy. You are supported. What it is that you are calling in is also calling you in. There's a magnetism that is happening, and the magnetism is going to happen at exactly the right time. So this is what we're talking about, letting things in. Now, the opposite to this was what must not be, won't. So when you are calling in, when you are manifesting, when you are attracting, and whether you're consciously manifesting or not, it doesn't really matter, because your subconscious is actually what is attracting these things to you in a bunch of different ways. So the subconscious mind is specifically what we focus on in these emotional intelligence courses, because we're talking about clearing out the emotional grid. So what that means is when we clear out the emotional grid, we're going into the subconscious world, your subconscious world, and we're looking at what are the points of magnetism and what are the points of attraction that are calling in lessons, that are calling in hardships, that are calling in suffering, so that we can work with them face on, and dismantle and start to take them apart, so that you can bring the emotional capacity, the emotional intelligence and spiritual maturity that you have developed now to basically unravel what has taken place in the past, so that what has taken place in the past, that wounding in those gaps, the voids inside, the triggers to addiction, the triggers to old patterns, the triggers to toxic relationships, so that these things can be nurtured, loved, appreciated, held in such a depth that they actually dissolve and integrate into your conscious mind. So what this means, when we develop a keen sense of emotional intelligence and we develop a keen sense of emotional awareness, slipping into spiritual maturity, this is your wisdom, this is actually how we consciously choose to mature, is that we bring in this wisdom. This is the what must be shall be. Your destiny is calling you. Your destiny is pulling you through this great awakening. Your reason for being, your choice of incarnation, the reason that your soul chose to airdrop into this world on this planet as a human being at this time. I want to help you bring greater understanding and greater awareness as to what that means in a very gentle and very loving way, so that those doorways open for you and you start to experience what it means to be fulfilled, what it means to experience your destiny, what it means to experience your joy. What this will do is it will stop these stress patterns that are taking place subconsciously, or trauma responses, and it will put a halt. It will dissolve the magnetism to the hardships, the struggle, and the pain. So you won't need to feel that you need to be rescued. You won't need to feel that you need to be a caregiver. You won't need to feel that you need to overcompensate for things that took place years and years ago. We're going to clear out what is still lingering, so that you can really truly magnetize what is here for you to magnetize without so many obstacles. We work with the past self, the future self, and the present self to bring into full alignment the connection of all aspects of self to be able to move forward smoothly and easily. So, with the emotional intelligence course, I am offering the first one live, completely free. All you have to do is register, put in your email address, and you'll immediately get the link to the Zoom room, because we are going to be meeting Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That might be today for you when you're watching this. And if it's yesterday, if you're watching this on the replay after it has already taken place, I would love to remind you that the replay is also going to be available. That first week, we're going to offer as an intro, we begin, so that you can sample the course and what you're going to be getting out of it before you enroll. That's how confident I am in this magic and this particular stuff that we're bringing in, that I'm going to be channeling through, that's going to help support you in making your life easier. It truly is, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible work. So if you've never experienced it, the link is in the description here, and go ahead and click on it so that you can register for the intro. If you're watching this on the replay after the fact, you'll have access to a blog post that's going to leave the recording. Now, the access to the course, the enrollment is going to end next week. So after next week, you cannot sign up for the course anymore, but after the course is over, you're going to have access to the replay as well. But here's the thing, is that the live classes, when we are here live, there is a particular type of magic that comes through in the container of the course that is a little bit more concentrated than when you're listening to the recordings. Now, I say that also full well knowing that the recordings are extremely powerful as well. Extremely powerful. But I really would love for you, if you can, to be able to make it happen, to be there with us live so that you can see what it is that I'm talking about. You can see what it is that I mean. Yes, the more the merrier. I truly would love nothing more than for you to join in with us, truly, madly, deeply, sincerely, which is why I like to hold this particular course in this format, so that you can get a sample, you can get a taste, you can see what it's like for you. So tune into that description, the link in the description, and I will be seeing you very, very, very soon. You can also follow me over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. That's where I am the most. And I would love any and all support that you can share. If you can share this video or tag your friends, even just comment below or hit the like button below. All of these things really help support to bring this video into more visibility so that more people can see it, which is extremely helpful, not just for myself and the growth of what it is that my message, what I'm trying to put out there in the world to help humanity in the way that I believe I can, but it also creates a beautiful ripple effect in the community and the lives of people who are able to access this information that may not have otherwise heard of it had you not shared or commented or liked. So all of that support is, like I said, deeply and graciously, humbly appreciated. I absolutely adore you. I want to say thank you for taking the time to tune in and watch this video. Thank you for your curiosity of exploring your inner world. Every single thing that you do to support yourself and your growth has a ripple effect that goes beyond what you can see. It's extremely, extremely powerful work that we are doing here. I would love to give you the opportunity to tune in and join. All right, my loves, as we go forth, may we integrate the healing and lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our little video meeting here today is complete, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Ciao, ciao.